Hi. So I'm trying to keep the uploads more regular, but I don't want it to be just eating disorder stuff. I mean, I could do that, but I don't necessarily want to only be known for that. Um, it's kind of a difficult thing to describe. Like, I identify with it a lot, and I mean, I did start this channel just because I wanted to have like a pro Anna place. And I know, oh my god, but I mean, like, I just wanted a place where that was like the pro Anna that I knew, the place that where people who had existing eating disorders for a very long time could get together and talk about it amongst themselves, which isn't as scary and as bad and as like the media took that story and they made it sound like we're trying to like brainwash people into becoming anorexics, and it's not what it is at all. But anyway, I don't want to only have a channel that's only primarily focused around that all the same. So I decided my sleep paralysis would be fun to talk about. It's something that I kind of suffered with ever since I can remember. Um, it was like I want to say 17 to early 20s. It was really, really, really bad until I discovered making myself. I would like prop myself up to where I'd have to sleep on my side and I couldn't roll over on my back because every time I woke up from sleep paralysis, I noticed that I was laying on my back. And so I thought maybe if I was on my side and I didn't roll over, it wouldn't happen. And as soon as I started doing that, it did help. It helped a lot. So if you're struggling with sleep paralysis and you want to know how to make it stop, just find a way to sleep on your side. Um, well, there are a few. There's only one that's been reoccurring. I've gotten so many episodes all the time. There are so many crazy ones. Um, I remember this one time I woke up in bed and then I just started sinking, and I was like sinking through my bed and I couldn't move. Like I still had the sleep paralysis sensation, and I was just like going and going and going and going and going. It was nothing but blankets falling on top, and I was like, oh my god, this is the most vanilla sleep paralysis I've ever had in my entire life. This is so nice. I'm just like I'm falling forever. I'm falling for an eternity, and that's getting a little like I'll deal with that later. But I'm just so glad that there are no like demons or shit everywhere. The worst one that I got would be like this disembodied voice. Um, it wasn't like it was a masculine voice that would just come out of somewhere, and it would just say things like, "We're watching you. We're gonna hurt you. We're watching you. We're waiting. And I would tell myself in my head things. This is just sleep paralysis. I know what this is. I saw this on a show. Because around the time of junior high, I saw like an episode of sleep paralysis. And I was like, that's what they are. And I don't even remember what show it was. It was just some kind of like Discovery docuseries or something. It was explaining away some other kind of phenomenon. I don't remember. But I remember them explaining sleep paralysis and recognizing that they were talking about how they woke up and they couldn't move, and I was like, that's it. Um that's the most pronounced part about going through it, is as soon as you wake up and you can't move, you know that shit's about to hit the fan and that things are gonna surround you and you're entirely helpless. And the most reoccurring one that I ever got throughout my entire life is just a disembodied voice that would tell me that it was always watching me, it was always waiting for me, it was always going to hurt me, spooky bullshit like that. And in my head, I would always think this is just sleep paralysis. I know what this is. It's just a dream. Those things aren't real. It's a manifestation of my anxiety that's like projected across the room. And it would like, as I got older, it was like it was reading my thoughts, and it would say, you can tell yourself that all you want, but we are still here, and we are very real, and we are really going to hurt you. And it would like start talking to the things that I was saying to myself in my head for years. Like, I would try to console myself and be like, that thing isn't real, that thing's not really there. I'm just hearing things. And it would be like, no, I'm here, bitch. I'm coming to get you. And it wasn't crass like that. It was like, he was very astute and like a normal, like, oh no, we're here and we're waiting and we're gonna hurt you and we're over here. Like, it had no sarcasm, no nothing to its voice. It was just, like, very matter of factly telling me what was gonna go down. I just didn't know when. And then the last time, and this is the last time that I have heard, this is the last time that I've experienced this one. And I haven't had sleep paralysis in, like, I maybe get it once a year now, and I used to get it every single fucking night. From the time of my, like, late teens to early 20s, I would get it every single fucking night. But, this one time, it was just a couple of years ago too. It was just before I divorced my baby daddy, because I know I was in his house, and I know I was alone in the house that night, and I started to hear his voice again, and I started doing the exact same thing I've done ever since I was really little. That thing isn't real. It's not really there. But then, instead of arguing with me, I would hear his voice inside my head. And I would try really hard to think my own thoughts. I would think, no, I'm here. I'm in my bed. I'm just asleep right now. But I couldn't think. Like, my inner head voice was his voice. And then it started talking to me, and I could tell it was coming from inside my head, and it was saying, I have you, I got you, after all these years. And yeah, that was scary. That was, my sleep paralysis demon is bigger than your sleep paralysis demon, but don't be jealous. You can have him. Bye.